This episode of AHWU is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy is offering our fans a new .com domain name for only $1.99. Each new domain comes with one free instant page website, built-in photo album, and 24/7 customer support. Enter AHWU in your shopping cart at GoDaddy.com or click on the graphic here. All right.
Should I say like AHWU number?
No, you're just watching AHWU and then they do the number thing. Yeah.
Hey, this is Ray from AchievementHunter.com, and we are. Hey, this is Ray from Achievement Hunter, coming to you live from the lovely Los Angeles, and you are watching AHWU.
Welcome to AHWU, number 166.
For the week of June 10th, 2013. Yeah, we are out in California right now for E3. We are actually at Hollywood and Vine, the classic, the location that you've probably never heard about. Anyway, it was in LA Noire, I think, yeah. So anyway, we're on the street, going street style for AHWU. Hey, okay, so before we get into everything, I want to let you know that RVB, Red vs. Blue, starts on Monday. That's right, it's going to be Flag Day. Hooray. And so new season Red vs. Blue, season 11 starts on Monday. So check it out, rooster.com.
So we're here for E3. It's going to be a little different this week. We're going to talk about some of the games we saw. We went to the Microsoft press conference, and we're not going to talk about Sony games because we haven't been there yet, so shut the fuck up. Speaking of Sony, The Last of Us comes out this week, and that game actually looks pretty damn awesome. Makes me jealous. I do not have a PlayStation 3. I may have to buy one to check it out. Don't tell anybody. It'll be our secret. And I think that's the only major retail release this week. Kind of a slow week, I'm assuming, because of E3. Hey, if you want to play with us, this week, the community playdate this week is in Halo on Friday at 4 p.m. Central, so come and shoot us or something. Pew pew. So early this morning, around 8 a.m., which is a little early for me, we went to the Microsoft press conference, and that was pretty cool. So we're going to talk about some of the cool releases we saw there, or the, not releases, but the games they showed, it was all games, which is great. First and foremost, the most important thing, the console has a price. It is $4.99. It comes out this year, November, actually. So be sure to save your money. I know people are a little on the price, but I think $4.99 isn't too bad. I mean, we're going to get it regardless. It could have been 10 grand, but thankfully it's not. Some of the things we saw was obviously a new Halo, which is exciting. Master Chief had the cool cloak, looked very Star Wars. A new Dead Rising 3, which I'm very, very excited about. I kind of nerded all over the place for that. Titanfall from the guys at Respawn who were originally for the Infinity Ward and had all the problems with Modern Warfare 2. And Minecraft on the Xbox One is really, really cool. So hopefully there's a way you could transfer saves from 360 to the One, so Achievement City can get bigger and better. But if not, I'm sure we'll just make a Let's Build of us rebuilding Achievement City. And a new 360 console, which is very weird. It's made to look like the Xbox One, and there's two different models. And I believe the the more expensive one is $300. Has like a big hard drive and stuff like that. So if you don't have a 360 Slim, you could always check out that to play Xbox till the One comes out later this year. It is available now. So another cool thing is the return of Killer Instincts, a game I haven't played from the Super Nintendo, so years and years ago. It was cool to see Rare bring that back, and it gives me hope that they'll bring back other series like Banjo-Kazooie and maybe another Perfect Dark, who knows. But it was really, really cool to see Killer Instinct and see Jago and shit, so I'm really excited for that.
So after the Microsoft press conference, we checked out the Electronic Arts press conference. I'm a fan of those guys. Got a lot of people over there that I know, and they got a bunch of cool games coming out, and I'm going to run through a list of some of them here that I'm very, very excited about. First and foremost, Mirror's Edge 2. I mean, how can you not be excited about Mirror's Edge 2? I mean, we're going to see, not Chell's Portal. Faith. We're going to see Faith again, and it's going to be next gen, and of course it's going to be great. They started out with something, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, which looks ridiculous. It's a first-person shooter on the Frostbite engine, and it's Plants vs. Zombies, so you can be a zombie or a plant. I'm not sure exactly, but it looks great, and it was one of those sort of what kind of reveals. Battlefront's also coming back, which is kick-ass. It's the new Star Wars game. I mean, everyone knows Battlefront 1 and 2. Those games were great, and then when LucasArts died, we thought, well, what's going to happen? New Battlefront game from the guys at DICE who do Battlefield. So that's just insane. That's really, really badass. Speaking of games coming back from the dead, NBA Live is coming back. So there's going to be a new NBA Live game, which there you go. I know people have been clamoring for it, so there you go. We got a new one coming. And speaking of, like PopCap and Plants vs. Zombies, Peggle 2 is coming. That's right, Peggle 2. Everyone's very excited. The dude who announced it was very, very, he did like an uppercut, and it was just crazy. He was very energized by it. And of course, new Dragon Age games coming out. There's Dragon Age Inquisition, I believe. Is that what it was? Yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition. And I know there's a lot of people really excited about that, so we'll get more information on the show floor this week about that one. And last but not least, Need for Speed Rivals, which is the new Criterion Need for Speed game. I love those guys, and I'll follow anything Criterion does, because it was Burnout Paradise was the first ever Achievement Hunter game, so we have a soft spot in our heart for Criterion.
So Ubisoft had a press conference as well. It was again hosted by Aisha Tyler. Taylor or Tyler? Tyler, we'll go with Tyler. She coined the phrase, what was it, lady boner or woman boner last year? Girl boner, there you go, Jack. Girlwood, whatever. So many different things, but a lot of cool things were announced. They showed Watch Dogs again, and that game still looks damn impressive. They showed a new racing game called The Crew, which looks pretty cool, and and a new game from Tom Clancy, which is called The Division. It's like an open world multiplayer RPG, and that was a really, really cool trailer. You can check it out. It's like an 8-minute trailer, so it shows gameplay and all that stuff. And 2 new Trials games, Frontier and Fusion. So more Trials for Jack, which is good. And I've become a huge fan of that series, even though I'm not very good at it. So very, very excited to check that out. Also, South Park and the Stick of Truth is coming out this year, which is very exciting because it kind of like died down. There hasn't been a lot of press for it, but apparently Ubisoft picked it up, and it's coming out later this year. A very, very anticipated title. So I'm really excited to see what that game looks like, because I know Trey and Matt have a huge part to do with that game. So hopefully they will make sure it's not a bad game. So look forward to that.
So yeah, a little bit different AHWU this week. You know, it's not going to always be like this, but I mean, there's so much information. And stay tuned this week. We're going to have a lot of stuff from the floor at E3. Ray and I are going to be walking around, and Bernie might even poke in a little bit. We're going to have a lot of show floor stuff for you. Going to do booth tours, interviews, whatever else we can do. And yeah, so stay tuned for a lot of information. Oh yeah, so we don't have a clip this week for the video of the week, but it's the GTA 4 Let's Play that came out today. Trust me, go watch it. It's really, really awesome. So yeah, we are going to get off of Hollywood Boulevard. You can see that we actually have stars. So Glenn Lockhart, that dude's, he's my hero. We're gonna go down to the Chinese theater and look at, you know, famous people and stuff. So that about wraps it up from Los Angeles right now. We'll be back all this week. Stay tuned to AchievementHunter.com for more.
This is AHWU 166 from the Hollywood sign in Los Angeles.
Ooh, let's cook AHWU 166 from Orem, Utah.
Welcome to the Oceanside Pier, the 3rd longest wooden pier in California. And this is AHWU, number 166.
This is AHWU number 166 from the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland.
We're the graduating class of 2013, and this is AHWU number 166 from Newport Beach, California.
From up in the air, this is AHWU number 166.
AHWU number 166. 1, 2, 3, 4!
AHWU number 166 for my graduation.
AHWU number 166 from the happiest place on earth.